Thanks to Cross Country Mortgage, your boy's a homeowner right now, and the perks of owning a home are limitless. So I turned every room into a man cave. 700-inch televisions in every single wall, 360 degrees of kegerators, some spread. That's right, I put a ball pit in my house. Extra soft walls that I never have to repair. A sweet-ass go-kart track. Whoa! Hey, slow down there, Spider. Go to ccmlens.com/barstool, find out more about owning your own home. Owning a home is the way to go. Take it from your boy, PFT.
All right, thanks once again, Mr. Commenter. Now it is time to shift our focus to match number 2 of our Jenga triple header. It is Pubes 2, Nick and Frank the Tank against the Berserkers, Billy Football and Rudy. And Jeff, Pubes 2 needs a W.
Yeah, Pubes 2 does need a W. This is a weird one because the Berserkers have played 3 already. They could essentially seal their fate to the next round. I'm not saying it guarantees them, so don't read into that yet, but they're in fantastic position to advance to the next round. We're eventually going to start breaking out scenarios. If they win today, they're locked in. But Frank and Nick have something that I don't think they've seen yet. We've seen Billy struggle with the mental game. Big Cat is the reason why they have 1 loss. Billy has not had to go up against Frank singing, his dancing, his toys. What tricks does Frank have up his sleeve today? He's got something in his back pocket, I can already tell. You just don't know. I'm not sure Billy's ready for it. I really am not sure.
The first meeting between Pubes 2 and the Berserkers. And Jeff, let's dive a little bit more into Group B right now. 2-1 Berserkers, 0-1 Pubes 2. Break down Group B.
Very good match. Pubes, the original Pubes, they got their first win. It was a massive win against Pubes 2. Barely got it as well. No. Because they almost snuck away with a double loss day, which would have essentially eliminated them from the competition. 2-1 Berserkers. They're in fantastic shape. And we've yet to see Big Cat and Roan again. They've only played 1 match. They will play tomorrow. This is a pivotal week for Pubes 2. Basically, their season comes down to these next 2 days. They need to win today or tomorrow. Why not make it today?
Let's send it back down the stream, Spider, to introduce the rules.
Thanks a lot, Jake. Welcome, everyone, to Triple S. A couple rules before we get started. Please stop doing that, first of all. Second of all, please remain within the light green tape you see on the floor. This will be your side. Pubes 2, that will be your side. When it comes to extracting a block, please just use 1 hand at a time. Should you use 2, your teammate will be forced to pick the first block they touch on their next turn. Also, each match, each team will be given 1 opportunity to change the block they select after the time exceeds. So if I say 60 seconds to pick a block and that time exceeds, once per game, you will be able to pick a different block, if you choose so. So both teams understand the rules.
Is that each or by team?
By team. 1 team has 1 of those per game.
Thank you, Spider.
You got it. Do you understand the rules? Mm-hmm. Do you understand the rules? Please only use your phone to retweet the stream. Good luck to all the contestants. Back up to Jake Marsh and Jeff Lowe in the booth with more.
All right, thank you, Spider and Jeff. It is time to kick off match number 2. By the way, an update from the play of Barstool. We teased it earlier. Only 1% took the 43-plus range. That takes us to 68 players out of more than 12,000. Yes, we still have 2 more matches to go, but we'll monitor that number as we move along here on Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. So into the Square of Doom, we'll start with Nick and then Billy, Frank, and then Rudy. So it's time for Nick Tarani, the captain of Pubes 2, to begin this match.
A little team chemistry issue maybe there for Pubes 2, as Nick just had a fist bump go unbumped.
So let's see what Nick does to start things off here. He told us earlier that the Berserkers are infiltrators, and Billy has been diagnosed with a thick skull.
There was a wrestler named the Berserker. He was a Viking. So it's sort of like the Minnesota Vikings were playing. And they're playing tonight. You know, they're going to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
We do remember that.
Interesting twist already there.
Yeah, we asked Frank what he thought of his opponents. He said he didn't know much about Billy and Rudy, but he said, Berserkers, what is this? Named after an 80s wrestler? It's a little diss at the team name there.
Interesting little diss.
Right back where we left off.
Like it is, actually.
Yes, it
is.
Yes. Guys, the sleeves are off down here for the Berserkers.
Low Vikings lose every game. Low Vikings play very lame. They're going to give up touchdowns, get lots of fumbles. Low, 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 Vikings, let's lose.
Frank, you remember this guy?
Yeah, he was disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
well,
of it?
maybe. Oh, so Billy is. So we've not seen Billy play well when he tries himself to do psych out things. He just tried to psych Frank out. Frank, not a fan of the yogurt soda. Frank, not bothered by it though. Also, I do want to know. I don't think anyone here is a Vikings fan. What's a new toy?
Oh, we have a new toy. We saw Turkey last week, and now is that a leprechaun?
It's a leprechaun. I think he's doing shipping up to Boston.
The leprechaun's
Is
back.
he making fun of me for being Irish?
Think
I
so?
think that's
Also-
fucked. That's like.
You have to see
I'm
that.
Irish too, so.
Rudy just brought out some hummus and waved
Uh-oh.
it in Frank's face.
Oh,
We've got a psych out off going on right now.
Sabra, great
Psych
brand
off.
of hummus.
Please.
Frank eliminating the hanging tower as well.
Hey Frank, you know the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean?
No, I don't, and I don't care to.
I can't
no.
pay $20 to have a garbanzo bean on my chest.
You know, let me read from the book here.
he's got a. Is
book.
that a book of burns and songs?
You lip-sing motley-minded fleshmonger.
What is that book?
So many props today
Fascinating
for Frank
book
the
that
Tank.
is.
He's got an insult generator.
There's a William Shakespeare insult generator book.
Is it me?
You can
Yeah.
turn,
Yes, it's you.
turn to a random page. You pestiferous, thick-eyed jackanape. They all sound like slurs.
Not be appropriate. Wow, he brought out
So
the,
Jeff,
the
just to
burn
recap,
generator.
we're only
Good, we're
9
good.
blocks
No,
in. In this
yeah,
match so far, we have seen. Oh,
I think Billy likes chickens, though. That is the thing.
Yeah, Billy's turned on.
He broke. Billy broke. He is smiling. We did just see Glenny Balls lost because he giggled in the last match. It knocked the tower over.
I'm worried I'm gonna start giggling, dude.
Got it. There's one thing that makes
Frank's
Billy
already in their
Balls
head.
fully aroused.
Frank
It's either
already
a
has
dead
him
frog
laughing.
or a live chicken.
Frank trying to take out the Tittleman's crest.
Bit of a drop
Draws it
there
out.
on the block.
And it's good. All right, Jeff. Let's see. Let's pause for a moment to see what is up with Frank the Tank early on.
He was doing a bit of a chicken here, trying to psych Billy out. Billy does like chickens, but it did make him laugh at the end. You'll see after he towers it. Watch right here. Billy breaks, and that might mean Frank has entered his mind. And then he looked back at him.
Billy did flat out tweet this morning. He's worried about Frank the
Yes.
Tank. There's no stepping around that one.
As he should be.
So 11 blocks in. Let's just recap what we've seen. So, oh my goodness.
Oh, he almost got Rudy.
He got me.
Rudy's a college.
Barking. Billy's barking back at Frank.
All right, Jeff. While we have a
That
pause
guy Rudy.
here.
Rudy's
Yes.
a fucking NFL champion.
We have seen a chicken, a dog, yogurt soda,
going back to the book.
hummus, a leprechaun, and a book. All in 11 blocks.
Rudy has heard chirps so much worse out on the rink, but that is the one that got him.
But
You're up.
when I was reaching,
That was scary.
it scared the fuck out of me, so be ready for that.
Hold on, Tank. Hold on. Pause. It's actually you, Nick.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. The order's on the wall behind Billy if we need to confirm.
Did we go out of order?
Nick at 12 is the correct turn.
Nick found an easy one.
By the way, the numbers from the Play Barstool app are in. And once again, the Stoolies are not believers in Frank the Tank. 60% took Frank the Tank to end this match. Only 18% at Billy, 13% at Nick, and 10% at Rudy. I don't know.
Oh, it's an ambulance. Oh, he's hexing him too.
He's giving the whammy.
Is that a European ambulance or an American ambulance?
I think that was the police academy. The entire gambit of sound effects.
Frank upset. That one didn't work.
Frank's a
quite
little
to
out
his
of breath
advantage.
right now.
Yeah.
Block 14.
Don't listen to
Getting
him.
close. 2 hands on the
Keep
table.
watching.
Frank
Watch
is
your other
not
hand,
bothered
actually.
by things. That's the that I will say. Billy is wasting his time right now and his energy. He needs to save his energy for ignoring Frank the Tank at this point.
Yeah, and Billy and Rudy's one of their previous matches. They were chirping all night long with Billy. with Frank
And,
alone.
and with the
And
dance.
some celebration here from Frank the Tank. Smart to do that when your turn is complete.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
It's working.
Nick telling his teammate to commit to this strategy of animal noises.
Yeah, you can't stop now. You have to continue to bring them out. Frank needs to sit back. He needs to cook up some new noises, some new things to psych them out. I do think it's working. They are still laughing.
Yeah, PFT, what are you hearing down there from the Frank camp?
Stay strong.
Guys, as much prep as you can tell Billy put into this game, there's just no mental reps that he can possibly take to prepare him for Frank.
Wow, the can song.
That boy Billy.
He is deep inside Billy's brain right now.
Billy can barely focus.
Billy has no response for Frank. You can tell that Billy keeps thinking of a million different comebacks, none of them witty enough to possibly deflect from the barnyard noises that Frank is
PFT,
making.
they had the yogurt soda, they had the hummus. That didn't even raise Frank. Did nothing.
They shot their wad too early with their props, and it was glancing blows at best.
Genius move by Frank to break out the burns early. They used up theirs way too quickly, and now they're out of them.
Jeff,
La 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 la. You're gonna topple the tower. La 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 la. Fall tower, fall. Jenga towers falling down. Jenga towers falling down
60
on
seconds.
this turn.
Frank, you got a pretty good range.
Yeah, you have a
You got range,
thunderous
dude.
voice.
Beautiful voice.
Actually, he can go louder.
Frank, you know,
and we
Axl-
have plenty
Axl
of
Rose
people
has the
having a
greatest
front
range.
row seat at home to Frank's melodies right now. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or the blog, be sure to like and
Yeah.
subscribe on the platform you are watching. Jeff, we've said it before, we can say it again. Statistically, it brings good luck and a better chance for you to win Progressive Jackpot if you like and subscribe.
Exactly, and you can, again, it's not just the luck, it's not just the karma. You gotta study,
Here
you
you go,
gotta do a game film.
Every
Fun to
match.
watch.
La 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 la, you're gonna pull the tower down. La 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 la, you're gonna pull the whole tower down.
is that Kesha? Is that Kesha theme?
Place in France where the naked
Yeah.
ladies dance, there's a hole in the wall with them in.
I thought that was TikTok by Kesha.
But we all don't care.
Block
Because they have no
22 for Frank the Tank.
There's a
Counting
place
now.
downtown where the freaks
Remember, his
go
last
down.
match went to 35.
That's TikTok.
Finds a Tittleman's crest.
Great fun.
It's a
Look how
lot.
easy
Frank
this
the
is.
Tank.
I didn't know you know
Touch it on the
Kesha.
breast.
It's a lot older than Kesha.
I
didn't know
this to
someone else.
re-hold it.
No, Kesha's the OG.
It's tiny.
No,
It's
Kesha-
like
Ignore
80,000
them.
years
Don't
old.
take
Ignore
anything
them,
from Kesha.
Frank.
Kesha's the OG.
It's older than me.
Billy's just getting
And I'm older than
mentally
dirt.
alphaed by Frank. It's
Bop,
sad
bop,
to see
bop,
it.
bop,
Billy
bop,
has
bop,
been
bop, bop.
He's out of breath.
Jeff, we are witnessing.
Stay strong, Rudy. Stay strong. Stay strong.
I'm so close to him.
Here, try it. This one. That doesn't look low.
You're running out of time. Da 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 da.
Great tribute.
Oh, Rudy, a bit of a slip there.
Poke, poke, poke.
Da 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 da.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh, Tower's twisted. Frank's got to keep it going. He can't stop
La
now.
la 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 la
R.I.P. Alex Trebek.
Yes, great tribute there by the 45-year-old from Belleville, New
that's-
Jersey.
Great tribute indeed. I'm sure Alex Trebek, rest in
Touching
peace,
tribute.
very appreciative of that one.
So now back to Nick Tarani, block 24.
Frank is the human vuvuzela.
I would imagine the Vuvuzela noise is what we get next now that you just said that.
Nick going with that Tiddlewin's Crest on row 4. Nick said his strategy, he was going to put some words into his teammates' ear and tell Frank that the Berserkers, they're on steroids right now. Not sure how he would react to that.
Nick is usually a psych-out guy himself, not in like this the way Frank is doing it, but he'll throw some quips, some bits out there. That's a demon noise. That's a demon noise, I believe.
Feral hog.
Billy with a quick turn, though, and that's all the Berserkers can do is limit Frank the Tank's outside noise by having quick turns. Puts a little bit of pressure on them.
He has to keep focused, though. He's got to make the pulls he finds, and that's coming out pretty
A
easy.
lot of the attention goes to Frank's defense and the whammies that he puts on you, but offensively, he's a solid player. Watch the extraction. He's going to rest it on his bosom after he extracts it, reposition, and put it right up. He's got a method. The Frank method works. And now Billy is going to troll Hank, or he's going to troll Frank by blowing the
He's not even
soda
paying
out.
attention to Billy. It's such a wasted effort on the part of Billy right now. He's got to refocus and think now.
Blocked.
Just ignore
Bad
him.
breath! Bad breath! Get some scope, you dope!
Wow, he just roasted Rudy's breath.
Said
No,
breath of trash.
I think he said my breath was trash.
Frank, whose breath is trash?
Garbage.
Yeah, he was trying to breathe on me.
No, I was trying to
Don't
give
leave a
you a
block
whiff
there,
of the
Rudy.
soda.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Yeah, it is your bad.
Here, that one looks loose. Non-load bearing. Other side.
Boo!
That one's a pull.
Boo!
He goes.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh.
Pull the block. You're gonna topple the tower.
Oh, that's a shame. I
Jeff,
wanted
Frank's
more of
making
that
our
one.
jobs very easy this match. We don't have to say much.
I did want more of the Scooby-Doo song. I do hope he brings that out.
Oh, he's going back to the Phillips
Tank
Sunoco locker. Perhaps a new prop from Frank the Tank. Oh,
Just
just
a
a sip of water. Never be too sure.
Whoa. Are you allowed to sit?
Billy now trying to make up new rules.
Billy, a veteran, should know those
tough tower,
rules.
Billy.
Yeah, Billy's actually played, tied for the most matches in the office. He's played 10. He's 6-4. Liz has the best record. We'll see her coming up later this afternoon at 7-3.
What number are we at?
29 blocks deep.
Let's start playing. Let's start doing the math because we're gonna get to the point soon.
Oh, Billy's going to start crunching numbers.
Yes, the last time that happened.
Let's go sideways.
Bong cuckoo! Bong cuckoo! Bong cuckoo! Boo! Brant, 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 brant,
60 seconds to pick a block.
Brant, 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 brant.
There you go.
Billy gets one out with ease.
This place.
And Jeff, to break down Frank's sounds from this one, I think we're seeing a mix of a haunted house, a kid's movie, and I don't even know what else to say.
I'm bummed out he didn't go back to the Hanna-Barbera well. Maybe some Jetsons theme next. We're going to get
Let's go,
All right,
ready?
Frank. All kinds of
Flintstones.
time.
30 blocks deep. Frank the
This is a
Tank.
quick match,
Whoa.
too.
Remember, we are in the middle of the most popular
let's
pick
wait.
in question
Let's-
4. 30 to 35, picked by
Donkey.
41% of the field.
Billy's trying to find himself in the mud with with Frank, but you can't out Frank.
That's not budging either.
What will Frank the Tank do here? Frank gets it up.
It's still standing. I beat it again.
like
Now it's gonna fall. Fall the tower down. It's gonna fall. 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 La 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 la.
Watch
Fall. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Woo,
Hit the middle.
La 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 la. Ding 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 ding.
Over here.
Ha 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 ha.
Nick joining in on it
It's the
now.
Woody Woodpecker Show.
Oh!
Ha 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 ha.
Make the easy pull.
Woody
Put it on
Woodpecker
your right
reference. We have
side so
not
you have
had
to-
that on
you
Stool
have to
Streams
jump
ever.
Jeff, they do have a Woody Woodpecker roller coaster at Universal Orlando.
They do, yeah. It's one of the popular characters. Also, Dudley Do-Right.
If we could
Yes,
pull
great
forward-
rips off Oz.
Yes.
One of the
Just to
wettest
minimize
water
the
rides I've ever been on.
Frank has to be a Dudley Do-Right fan.
That's definitely one of them.
Dudley Do Right, Popeye's up there, and
Jake, not a Disney shill, not mentioning anything from Disney.
Splash Mountain, you don't get that wet.
Jake, we're going to have to disagree on this one.
Jake, what the?
It is literally called Splash Mountain, but you just don't get that wet.
Jake, we're going to disagree and move on from this one.
Okay. As the native Floridian, been on it enough. And I had Universal as my bar mitzvah theme.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Touche.
Yeah. Now back
Wait.
to this match.
Your
Yes.
bar mitzvah theme?
Yeah.
It was themed like Universal Studios, or did you go there?
Both.
It's kind of stuck in there, Frank.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a fun time.
Whoa, almost. And the reverse pull is a Nick special. He does it quite often when he's in here.
Row 4.
Nick, fan of chain
Highest you can
wallets.
go.
Circus peanuts.
And a successful pull on block 32.
Made that rather easy.
So
Yeah.
this is sketchy.
And he drops it down for another full
Can't tell,
slate.
yep.
Look at that. The way he works around
Good.
that tower is effortless.
Don't get too crazy.
Back to Billy, block 33.
That left side one's looking scrumptious. You really can only play left side right now.
Yeah. I got an idea for after this poll.
You can't do that.
Oh, and Frank saved that one.
That's Chewbacca, yep. Chewbacca with bronchitis.
Oh. 60 seconds to pick a block.
Take your time. Take your time. Attaboy.
Billy gets it out. And Jeff, no matter what happens here, you've got to credit the Berserkers. They are staying locked in despite Frank's shenanigans in the dugout.
What are we thinking, Frank?
I have to commend Billy because Billy has had moments where mentally he
Now,
gets
Frank,
rattled and he loses.
we
But I
can do
think
some higher
he is-
ones.
He's broken through. He's
Watch
as
that
focused as he
second
was
hand.
in the beginning of the match right now.
Oh my God.
34 for Frank.
This match is flying right now.
It's out. Will he go east or west? Stays west.
That's
Drops with ease, and Frank the Tank makes it look easy.
Middle.
You think you can pull the middle and the fourth,
Yeah.
but make the poke.
Billy, don't pull the bad block. You're gonna suck every
Billy.
night.
It's Rudy in the square.
Billy, don't pull the bad block.
Come back and make you my. Yeah, son.
Rudy, Rudy, Roo.
He's changed course.
Rudy,
He's back to
Rudy,
Rudy.
I
Roo.
don't know, Billy.
But
Can we make any headway on it?
Jenga
60
towers
seconds to pick a
falling
block.
down, falling down, falling
yeah.
down. Jenga towers
favorite song.
falling down on top of Rudy's head. La 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 la
Rudy,
la la la. La 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 la.
Rudy gets it out. And Jeff, we mentioned it earlier on.
What do you think about your
how
Miami
they deserve
Dolphins? They
some
look like a good
props.
football
Playing
team.
pretty good. I can't believe how long it was
He'll
going.
probably pull that.
Talking about the Dolphins on the
gonna have a
side
tough
there. I know he's
one.
very excited
2
about
or
Tua.
3-0 as a starter.
Guys, Frank's getting a little exhausted right now. He's taking a seat in between
This
turns.
is going to be a tough one.
You can
but
tell that the
there's still
longevity of
2
this game
spots
is
you can
getting
go.
to him here.
We just got to
To the
make
point
sure.
where I'm gonna be toast.
Frank just said he might be toast.
Actually, no. I'll go middle on the new one,
Count Frank the Tank.
and then they're going to be forced to do one of those.
Thing.
Yeah, this thing's gonna stay.
Big move there. That's a big move, and it's time to start looking at
Like,
what's
well,
available
yeah.
right now.
Okay, so I mean, you could
Should I just take?
you could try to get that one, but it's gonna be sketchy.
I-
Or just go
I
top.
could just,
You gotta go top.
because that one's loose.
Thank you.
It's going to force harder.
Billy, don't pull the bad block. You're gonna crash the whole tower.
That away.
Damn.
That's okay.
Billy
Alright.
makes it look easy
Solid.
at block 37.
All right, Frank.
Only 2 moves for Nick to make here.
That's my go,
Excuse me,
actually.
for Frank
Frank,
to make.
yes.
excuse
Frank's
me.
turn, block 38.
And plus, once they hit this, you're going to get
Frank is exhausted, guys.
fourth.
Let's wait. What's
Another one more.
Frank's taking some breathers at the Phillips Norelco locker.
I don't
some
know,
more
guys.
twisting. Wow!
And he paused.
No hesitation.
Yeah, this is.
That's good. That's good.
And it's good!
Yes. By Frank the Tank.
Let's take another look at Frank the Tank. It was twisting. Jeff, 99% of the players in this office would have shook if they saw the amount of tilting here, but not Frank the Tank.
Wait, what do you say?
We're going to go to a replay.
That was unreal. I don't know how he said, fuck this, I'm pulling it right now. No pause, no break, no analysis. One of the quickest, cleanest pulls we've seen in this match.
I mean, it's
Nearing the fort, this is unbelievable.
Pressure! Press it
Do that
down
near
on
the
you!
40 mark.
Press it down on me, no matter what. Under pressure! Do 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 do. You can't handle pressure! Press! Pressure! Then 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 pressure! Then then then
This is the most annoying song yet, Jake.
Pressure! Pressure!
Oh, there goes the
leprechaun's
leprechaun.
out.
The cherry on top.
Oh, no.
Jeff, you know what the best part about
Is
this
that a leprechaun shaming people about looking for a handout? Is that what it's saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
The best part about this is we get Frank the Tank again.
La la wah.
Rudy, you got this.
Frank the Tank will be kicking off our
Wah.
broadcast tomorrow against Big Cat and
La, la,
Roan.
la, la.
And if you're Big Cat and Roan, you got to be loving this because you're wondering if Frank will have a voice left for tomorrow.
Frank may lose, but Frank does sing a lot in his videos. Frank cooks, like, Tank cooks, excuse me.
From the middle.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Tilt, tilt, tilt. Come on, Eileen. Crash the tower down. It will fall up on top of your head. Come on, Eileen. It's starting to lean. It's gonna fall and
That's pretty
land
good,
on
actually.
top of your head. Come on, Eileen. It's gonna fall and land up on top of your head. Come on, Eileen. You know it will fall. It's gonna crash and it's gonna fall.
Yeah, keep slow and steady, slow and steady.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Quicker, quicker the better.
Oh.
Like ripping off a Band-Aid.
How's the load bearing?
I have no idea.
Tilt, tilt, tilt. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
Rudy gets it out.
Rack it up, rack it
Can
up.
we get to the 40 mark for the second straight match today?
Go left.
I just go straight middle for now.
Frank is leaving it all out in the court right here. He's having to retire to his stool in between turns, refresh, rehydrate,
Here you go.
get that
Pause.
energy back up.
All right.
No idea.
All right, Jeff.
I know that's.
Chemistry issues once again prevail for Pubes 2 as Nick is left hanging.
Look how fired up Nick was. Went for the high five. Nothing from Frank. We saw Frank refuse to give him the fist bump earlier. Frank apologizing now. Was not intentional.
All right, let's
Oh,
take one more look.
I mean,
Not even a chance.
Frank was looking at him in the eyes. Frank did apologize, though. That was the second time Nick's been denied
I'm in the
that.
zone.
All right, we are 40 blocks deep, and it's now to the top of the order. Back
Yep.
to Nick Tarani. Remember,
Frank,
only
what
10%
does it feel like to be in the
from
zone?
39 to 42.
And that right there,
You feel
Nick with a...
Hopefully Nick could get the pull here, because I just don't know how much longer this could go. I mean, I've gone longer than I went the first time. I mean, 40. You get to 40, it's miracle. You're in miracle territory.
And Rudy and Billy are furious because they knew that if Nick had pulled that middle block, they would be in a position to pull the last block and force Frank to have to do a tablecloth move. You heard Rudy say this is bullshit, but Nick, just a smart player, an experienced player, he has done a great move, a great service for Frank because they now continue the match they would have been in basically a game-ending scenario.
Block 41 for Billy football.
Frank notably silent on this pull. Where was Frank? Where was Frank?
There's one move we can do, I think.
Only one move here for Frank the Tank. There's
right.
one
This
block.
left one.
Block 42, Frank the Tank. He pulled the losing block in his last turn.
Yeah,
He needs to avoid disaster here. There it is, the one block on the tower right now.
You force.
Oh, he's quick.
Whoa.
It's quick. He got it out.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable! Wow, that is leaning so much. But here's the thing.
Yes.
Here's the
You have a
thing.
new fourth row.
If Rudy can get that middle block out, that's the only move for Rudy. If he can get this out, Nick will be forced to do a tablecloth move, but there's no guarantee Rudy can do this.
Block 43 for Rudy.
He's asking, I believe, to reposition the block.
I don't think we've seen a retower.
Proceed. Yeah.
So he's going to re-tower to even out the weight of
So
the
a
tower.
double retower.
We've never seen that.
But it was legal. They did check with Spider.
And now he's going to go for the middle. If he can do the middle, he will force a tablecloth move, but that is not working in his favor right now.
Together for Rudy.
It may not be worth it.
Frank is leaving it all out on the turf.
I think they got one.
Force Frank to pull the other one. The middle's too.
And now if Rudy towers this, if Nick pulls the last block, that forces Billy to do a tablecloth move, but this may be the only move they have. This game is about to end
Actually,
very
Rudy.
soon.
Oh, shit.
Rudy,
put the
if
block,
he
put it
towers
back.
this.
No, Rudy, don't.
Oh.
Because then Nick takes the next one. I have no more pulls.
It's,
I think
Just
Billy's,
put it back, put it
Billy's
back.
asking
I
Rudy
can't
to
put it
put
back.
Had it out
Because
Billy wants to put it back. What an error on their part. They should have kept going for that
Right
middle
there.
block. I don't know why they
Go
did
for the middle
that.
block. Go for the middle block.
What a selfish move by Billy Football.
Well, no,
Wow.
I'd be
The block was cleanly extracted.
You got to
Billy
put it
did
all
not
the way
want to do
back.
Billy saw the loss incoming. If he had towered that, Nick would have been able to pull the block on the other side and force Billy to do a tablecloth move.
And that's great props because Billy believes that Nick will not end it on their next turn.
This is unbelievable. Now they're going back to the middle block. Wow.
What a risk here for the Berserkers.
But the problem is that middle block is not moving. I think Rudy was right. I'm going to correct myself. I think Rudy actually made the right call because the middle block isn't moving. I think you'd rather put it in your opponent's hand
Right.
than just have to do a crazy pull that would knock the tower over. You make the easy move, put them out there to potentially knock it over.
30 seconds.
Billy got rid of a sure thing, asked him to go back towards the center block, which would be much more difficult to release.
But I think you really
15 seconds.
Pull it against the right block.
10 seconds. 10, 9,
Oh no!
8, 7,
We might have a win for Frank and Nick.
Now he's going the right side.
3.
Oh wow, and this
to do
is
it.
Billy Football.
But he still has to retower.
He does. So here's the situation. Here's the situation. If Nick pulls that block on the side, which the tower is not stable, and places it, Billy will be forced to do a tablecloth move.
Block 44. Nick has one option
Billy's been in that position before.
and has been unsuccessful.
It's not that easy though.
Pulls that.
As the kids say, I am here for Frank the Tank defeating Billy Football.
But Nick has his work cut out for him.
Because Rudy had to replace it, it's not quite as easy as it was before. Nick, this is not a guarantee right now.
So it's interesting. That last turn, Rudy extracted 2 blocks. Neither of them were the initial one he wanted to get out.
This is going to be tough.
Nick has a powerful
you're in
finger
the
slap right there. That's a signature
Nick
move.
trying to
They call him
even
the drill
out
bit.
the balance a little bit here.
Oh, and that's a kickoff! And the Berserkers move to 3-1, an inch closer and closer to clinching a playoff berth.
Unbelievable what we just saw. We've never seen that before. Basically, if Nick had pulled that block, Billy would have needed to pull off the first tablecloth move. That's why Billy made Rudy put the other block he had back, and it ended up being the winning move because the way he placed it back, Nick really had nothing. That block was too stuck, so it wasn't by design initially, but that ended up being the winning move. Rudy, props to him for what he just pulled off. It's why they're 3-1, and they are as close to all the way through the next round as it gets. They are sitting very pretty right now as Nick and Frank, a valiant effort. Frank, I don't even know how his voice is holding up right now, PFT.
3-1, all alone on top of the Group B standings.
Wow.
And in the basement at 0-2, it is Pubes 2. Nick and Frank the Tanker at the Phillips Norelco locker with PFC.
Down here with Pubes 2, losing team is a hard-fought battle. Thought they were going to pull it off at the end. Frank, it looked like you ran out of gas towards the end there. You ran out of different songs to sing. There were a couple turns where you didn't even sing any songs. Were you at a point where your body was just giving up on it?
We're on to Big Cat and Ron.
On to Big Cat and Roan. Nick, the last tower piece that you had, I thought you were going to have it. You were doing the patented drill bit move. I thought that you were going to be able to extract that block. When did you realize it wasn't going to work?
We're on to Big Cat and Ron.
Frank, what was your favorite song that you sang today? Was it the Woody Woodpecker song, the Scooby-Doo song, or was it Jenga Tower Falling Down?
We're on to Big Cat and Ron.
You heard it here first, guys. They're on to Big Cat and Roan.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Commenter. Jeff, now it's time to move on to our close shave of the match presented by Phillips Norelco. It was the penultimate move for the second straight match. Rudy changed gears, but it was legal.
A very legal move. We've seen it before. We've seen people put blocks back in the past. Never in this moment, obviously, so it's an unprecedented move. But he takes this block out. Billy realizes, hey, if we do that and Nick pulls the other block, I'm going to be forced to do a tablecloth move, something that's never been done before. He says, okay, put it back. Rudy then tried for the middle block, but knew that if he pulled the middle block, the tower would fall. Ended up taking the other side, told Billy, hey, look, it's all I got. But in the end, it ended up being the winning move. All he got was the winning block, a huge one, as they moved to 3-1.
Winning block and legal indeed. Down to the winner's circle, the Phillips Norelco locker, 3-1 Berserkers with Mr. Commenter.
Yeah, I'm down here with the Berserkers. They're got to be feeling good after that win. It looked like things were dicey for a little bit. How far into your head was Frank the Tank with his songs?
I mean, it was ridiculous. There was like some anti-Irish slander in the beginning, and then he started, making. I didn't know what was animal noises and what was songs, but we just played fundamental Jenga, and when you get above 40, you start doing math, and the math checked out for Rudy to pull the middle, but we realized it was so unstable that I might as well just take the side, and hopefully Nick doesn't have the steady hand at the end when the top of the tower is that volatile, and it worked out. So hopefully we make the playoffs and we can start focusing really getting going for that 10K.
Rudy, what would you say to all the people out there, and there were the vast majority of them that were saying that your arms continue to look better than Billy's when you go sleeveless?
I would say thank you for the support, and with all the support, they continue to grow. It's all them.
Mm-hmm. Rudy, the arms guy on the Berserker team. Remember that. Back to you guys in the booth. There's nobody in the booth. Booth is unoccupied, so we're gonna play a hype video. Get hype. Hype.
There's no one better in terms of the mental game in Jenga than Big Cat. He knows how to get under somebody's skin. What he did to Billy football, he altered that game. They are 1-0 because of Big Cat, causing Billy to make errors.
They got in my head.
Frank the Tank, though, it's no Billy football. He sings.
Jenga towers falling down on KFC's head.
He dances. He brings out toys. We've never seen that here. That looks like is it a turkey?
It's working.
He'll pull out all the stops.
But this thing is wobbling and hopefully it will fall. Fall.
What he did to KFC, what he did to fights, I don't care if he lost. They were so rattled they couldn't speak.
That was fucking annoying. Okay. That was really fucking annoying.
Prediction for this one is nearly impossible. Big Cat, one of the top 3 guys in the league in terms of talent, just pure Jenga talent.
You're not out of the woods, Rudy. I felt that one in the bottom of my balls.
Put it on there.
I'm actually standing with the hair, and I'm being told the bottom of my balls, Rudy.
But Frank the Tank levels the playing field with the intangibles. He will turn this game upside down. Big Cat will have no idea what hit him.
I'm here with Spider, the official. He is the man that stands in between chaos and just regulations here in the arena. Spider, it's a tough job. You're getting roasted in the chat right now. People are saying all sorts of slander about you. I wanted to give you the opportunity to defend yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I think you call it on the field as you got to stand by your calls. I don't think that was an illegal move to reset. It wasn't an illegal move, rather, to reset the block like Rudy did, and I stand by the call I made and the support that I have in my ears. So that's really what it comes down to. We made that call. We thought it was legal, and we're going to roll with it. So. The reality of the situation was presented, and the outcome of the game was decided shortly thereafter.
One thing people don't realize, this is your ass in the jackpot in a situation like that. So if they want to come at you, then it's your ass. It's also going to be their ass in the jackpot too, but you're willing to wear that. You're willing to wear the burden of responsibility. You are the man in the arena that makes these calls. You're not backing down from anything that you did. We can read it in your post-match report. I'm sure that there will be a lot of questions afterwards, but the bottom line is just stand by your call.
Absolutely, and that's the name of the game. Every time I put on the stripes each morning, I look in the mirror and I say, I want to be honest. I want to have the utmost integrity that I can, and try to not be a factor in these matches. And I try to make that as much possible. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case here today.
We also have a great replay, I think, of the call in question that we're going to take a look at and just smooth things out. Never mind.
PFT? No, of course PFT. Yeah, I think people, they have to remember that this has happened before. By the way, there is the tower falling. The replacing of a block has happened before, but I think in this scenario is what making people question it a little bit. Super legal move. We've seen people place block. Remember we even talked about that with Dave. Dave almost put a block back. Rhea said, hey, let's change course to go to a different block. You can put the block back if you take it out, because there's not a guarantee that the block's going to slide all the way back in as it is. It was a good move by Rudy, good move by Billy. They survived what was, look, I like Frank a lot. One of the most annoying psych outs I've ever heard in my life. My ears are still ringing, but that's why Frank's Frank. I loved it. In the moment, you're like, holy shit. Now you're happy you experienced one of the craziest things we've seen. What he's going to bring for Big Cat tomorrow, I don't know. They need to win tomorrow. They can't fall to 0-3. He's going to have to bring so much heat, so much fire. I don't know if Frank's got it in him, but he is going to have to deliver because they need the win, and Big Cat is a mentally strong player.
Yeah, we have one team.